Previously on the Youth Edition.
Oh, Lewis, you got a finger on that one, and it's still not good enough. 4-0. We are in some real strife. Northampton handing us a lesson in League 2 football. And oh, there's a goal. We'll take it. It's a consolation. Bernard with his first goal of the season. A lovely cross in there from Thomas. So Nicholas. Bernard, the veteran, absolutely laced that one past the keeper. It's all to there it is. A 2-0 loss to Yeovil Town, and we've dropped 3. Frag out! Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Youth Edition. It's Oldham Athletic, it's Dylan Allen on a quest for Champions League glory. It's time to sit back, relax and get in that comfy chair, put it on the big screen TV, crack your favourite beverage, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode with Oldham Athletic. We started off the season so promisingly, it all fell to shit there in episode 2, and that sees us sitting here in the 21st position. We've got a real reality check now for this ultimate difficulty. We need some more squad depth. We're approaching the end of the transfer window, so we will have some new youth players come through very, very soon. We've got one more game to take care of before then. Hopefully we can maybe sell off a player or two and generate some more cash, because we're going to need that for youth scouting in the future. But before we jump into the episode today, we've got our first player upgrade to take care of. Let's jump over to that. So today's player upgrade is for Oliver Miller, our first of the series. This one comes from Football Liam. Thank you very much for your comment. It had 39 thumbs up at the time of recording this. So don't forget, if you do see a player upgrade in the comment section that you do like, that you think fits for the player, put a thumbs up on it, because that gives that person the chance to get their player upgrade. So Football Liam, Miller is yours for the remainder of this series, if he is with us for the full series or if he gets transferred away. But he is your player, so you can change anything on his attire through the entire series. Just let me know in the comment section in any video. I'll see that comment, as I do read every single comment, and we'll make those changes accordingly. But at this stage, you've gone with the number 10. That is a serious number for any of these Youth Edition series. They generally be one of our marquee players, so he's got a lot to live up to. You've asked for the Adidas Predator Spectral Mode boots, the pink ones. Well, they're kind of salmon. Maybe he's a little bit metrosexual. I'm not too sure. Maybe a story will develop through the Media Watch series of why he has gone with these salmon boots. An untucked tight fit kit. We will always untuck the shirts of the players that we upgrade, just so we can keep track of who has been upgraded. You've said gloves, up to you. Well, for the gloves, I'm happy for him to not have any at this stage. If you do want to put some on at a later stage, do let me know. And also with the ankle straps, you've said it's up to me. We'll leave those for now. Generally, they're better for like your defenders for those kind of looks. But if you do want them on there, of course, leave me a comment down below and we'll get that changed for you. But Miller, he is ready to go. Hopefully, he can find another goal. He's already got one for the season, but we'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds. But there is the first one done for this series. We'll have a fresh player upgrade at the end of this episode. So it's time to get into the first game of this episode. It is game number 5 of the League 2 season. We go to the Globe Arena to take on Morecambe. We're going to go in with an unchanged lineup. The boys, you know, we need some squad depth here for rotations, because the stamina is definitely an issue. The passing is definitely an issue, and our backline is starting to leak like a sieve. So let's hope that they can get that little bit of grit and determination that Dylan Allen had through his career. We're really looking for someone that can play up front. I don't think Miranda is the man moving forward. Hopefully someone in the next scout reports comes back that has a little bit more finishing and a little bit more class about them, and we can put them up front. Other than that, I'm not too sure who can play up there. We'll wait and see how the series pans out. But let's get into this game here against Morecambe and see if maybe we can pick up a point on the road. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It is game 5 of the regular season. We started off so well, picking up 4 points from 2 games, but since then, and that Northampton game has really brought back these boys to a sense of reality, to be fair. They're probably punching above their weight. We weren't really expected to do too much this season, but we've got hope. And we got hope that Dylan Allen can install a little bit of grit, a little bit of determination into this team, and we can find a point here or there and get a half-decent finish to the season. We're taking on Morecambe here on the road. Hopefully we can not get belted. He's trying to work his man. Oh, just leveled from behind. We'll get a free kick here inside 3 minutes. Opportunity for a set piece here from Oldham. Don't really have a lot of tall timber, but Bernard will try and slip this one forward. Punched out the back and cleared away by the Prawns. Plays it forward. Here is Millett with his new salmon shoes. Plays it off for Harris. Back to Millett. Drives his way forward. Pulls the trigger, but it's custard. An easy save for Roche, the keeper. Bernard. Back to Millett. Back to Bernard. Tries to find his way through. It's a good strike and a good save from Roche, and we'll get a corner. Oldham look up for the challenge here today, but we're going to need to find someone who can get a finish. Cartier trying some trickery. And here is Miranda sitting off the back of the pack. Drive it wide and drive it long. The Bolivian cuts back. Where's the cross? Here it is into the box. Looks for Thomas, and he can't keep the ball down. Thomas counts back inside. Drives it in for Bernard, who can't keep it down either. Unlucky. Fires it across. He's got Harris. Harris pulls the trigger. And it's custard along the carpet. Roche with another easy save. Bernard gets the run here from Millett. Millett drives his way forward. And Millett pulls the trigger. Saved by Roche. Thomas, blocked by Fleming. And the keeper gets out and makes the save. Started off well here. Here's Bernard. It's 7 shots to fuck all. Boyd lays it off. Here is Harris coming through. Pulls the trigger. Oh my days, that was close from Harris. Well, his eyes lit up. He had that little bit of space to shoot. Works it on the left, but just a touch wide from Thomas. Harris, there is the whistle. Well, we've been in the box seat. We haven't finished our dinner, and that means at half-time it's 0-0. Well, Morecambe have come out after half-time. They've got themselves a corner. They drive forward. Here's the header. Cooper makes the save. Well, he's a bit hot and cold at the moment. Early stages of his career, but he's made a really good save there to deny Morecambe their first real attack on goal. We also had Barros on the line to protect. But they've got another corner here. Morecambe pressing. Don't want to give one away now. Ellison gets the touch. Boyd slips it away. Millett will flick this one on here for Thomas. Thomas pushes his way forward. Slams it on the boot, but picked off by the defender. He'll recover. Drives forward, wants Miranda. Miranda, well, he's definitely not the man we want up front. We need to find someone that can do the job. Be a target. Oh! Fucking defend, boys! Morecambe have come out after half-time swinging, and well, they've got themselves a goal here. Cuts back inside beautifully, feeds it inside. Cartier gets the touch, but couldn't clear it away. Not sure what Griffiths was doing. He had 2 men to mark, but oh, Cooper, get down, son. 1-0 in favour of Morecambe. Harris slams one down the line here for Thomas. Thomas pushes his way forward, delivers to the back post. Bernard has put it wide. Well, let's make our 3 changes here. Moore, Robertson, Embleton. Check in for Millett, Harris and Griffiths. I'll put Moore on the wing, and we're going to try Bernard in the cam position. We need some drive going forward here. Got a lot of shots, but we just haven't been able to finish. Drives his way forward, lays it off, gets the run here from Thomas. Trying to pull the trigger. Bernard gets the touch. Thomas lays it off and finds Moore. He can't find the goal. No, it was Roberts, in fact. So a corner for Oldham. Bernard drives inside. Here's the header! Gets in! Who is it? It's Cartier, using his height to his advantage. The big French centre-back gets us back in the game. 77 minutes. Gets in! That is what we needed. We've toiled so hard. The first half was all ours. Morecambe gets the lead, but Cartier rises to the occasion. And we're back in the game at 1-1. And the big Frenchman getting the goal, whips his neck into that one. It's 1-1. Ball up the line. Bernard. Doesn't really have a lot to go to, but Miranda is through. Here is Miranda. Can he find a finish? Oh, good save. Comes out the back. Here is Moore. He'll drive it inside. Miranda! No chance. Inside. Sonev as well. There is the whistle. Well, we secure a point on the road here at Morecambe, thanks to the big Frenchman in Cartier. Well, 16 shots to 7. We came out of the blocks and Morecambe got on top there in the second half, but we fight back, 10 tackles, and we get ourselves a point here. Cartier with 4 defensive efforts and his first goal of the season. We have Embleton there with a 7.3 checking in as a substitution. 7 for Liam Roberts as a sub. Boyd gets himself 4 intercepts and a 7.3. A 7.8 for Sam Thomas. 8.6 for Bernard with the assist off the cross there with 2 defensive efforts from the winger. Moore checked in for a 6.9. Miranda a 7.2. Not the man we want up front, but there's no one else really at the moment. Oliver Miller a 7.8. A 6.7 for Harris, 7.2 for Griffiths with 3 tackles. Cooper, well, 2 saves, 1 goal conceded, 6.7, 6.9 for Barros. Didn't have too much of an influence from right back today. Sonov a 6.9. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, the scout reports are back. We were in here in England, of course. We've got Cameron Griffiths, 72 to 94. We'll bring him into the academy. Callum Davis, 67 to 89. We'll have a look at him as well. Might bring him into the academy. Jamie Clark, 6 foot tall. We'll monitor him for another month, see if he's a centre back. And Lance Murphy, 72 to 94, 5'8". We'll bring him in to our youth academy. We are, of course, here in France. We've got 3 players that we're going to keep an eye on here. Christopher Guerin, 73 to 94. I'm already sure we've signed a Guerin. The name pool is very, very minimal this season for some reason, but we'll bring Guerin in just in case he is a striker there at 5'8". Probably not the tallest. And the other 2 lads we will monitor for another month. And we are, of course, in Australia with the one-star scout of Sun Hee So. He's brought us back 1 player in Morgan Edwards, 44 to 58, 72 to 94 potential. We don't know what our position he is because obviously our judgment is so low. I've got a feeling he's probably a centre midfielder, but we're going to bring him in anyway and monitor his progress as he is only 15 years of age. Miranda is also leaving us on international duty. Not that he's done anything for this team, but he's been picked up here by Bolivia. All right, let us take a look at our current youth academy. Patrice Guerin is the 70 to 90. He's dropped off a little bit, central defensive midfielder, but 6'6". We could definitely use the height. Lance Murphy is a left winger, 49 overall. At this stage, 72 to 94 potential. I think that's probably going to drop down a little bit, but we'll monitor his progress. We've got Cameron Griffiths, another right midfielder. We've got a lot in this team already. 57 overall, though, could definitely help us out. 72 to 94. We do need the squad depth, so we will promote him to the senior team, valued at 200 grand. We finally got ourselves a striker. He's only 48 overall, 73 to 94 potential. 5'8", but he's got some pace at least about him. Finishing wise though, at 45 is probably still better than Miranda. Let's sign him into the first team. And we've also got a left midfielder here, Callum Davis from England. 51 overall, 67 to 89 potential. I'm not going to sign him up just yet. We'll hold him in the academy. And then we also have Morgan Edwards, the Australian, 49 overall, 72 to 94 potential. You'd feel that would drop just a touch. We'll hold him, of course, in the academy. So Guerin, 48 overall. He will be our starting striker. What's he's got? 3-star, 3-star, medium at low work rates, 5'8". A little bit taller than Miranda at least. We'll see if he can provide us some options. And we've also brought in Griffiths here, 57 overall, right mid, left mid. Is he worthy of being in the first team? Well, he's better than Thomas here by the looks of things, so let's get him into the first team and stick him out on that wing at 57 overall. Has he got some pace? Not really. Hopefully that does grow. And 3-star, 3-star. Okay, we're starting to set up here, and 2 new lads, a bit more bench depth, and hopefully we can push on. It's now another 4 weeks until we get another injection of players. So we move into September, we move into game number 6 of the regular season. We're at home at Boundary Park, and this time we're hosting Crawley Town. Debuts here for Guerin and Griffiths. Well, he's got his brother at left back, and now he's in at right midfield. So let's hope we don't get those 2 lads mixed up too much. But we'll see how this game pans out. Hopefully we can take some points at home. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Game number 6 of the season at Boundary Park. And some new debutants into this side to take on Crawley Town. We have someone that is a recognised striker, but at 48 overall and only 5'8", we'll have to see. Is he the miracle man we've been looking for, or will he just fade away into the distance? Oh, There we go. They've got a player debut as well in Gary Buckley. The Irishman, 25 years of age. They paid 260 grand for him. But, well, it's all up to Oldham now. We need to get into this season and pick up as many points as we can. Good save from Cooper. It's all Crawley Town here in the opening 5 minutes. You get a strike away, and Cooper works himself into the game here with a solid save. It's a good strike. It's a wet day. The ball will be slippery. And it is a corner here for Crawley Town. Here's Guerin. He sets something up here. The young Frenchman on debut. Tries to take his man on. Gets it here with. Drives his way forward. Drives it to the back stick. A poor cross, to be fair. Oh, jeez. He's pulled the trigger on that one. And Crawley Town, well, they've been fighting for a goal, and they smash one home there past Cooper. The pressure that has been put on this Oldham defence is just absolutely relentless. Just trying to clear this ball. Oliver Griffiths couldn't make the challenge. Cartier caught out of position, and he smashes it past Cooper. It's 1-0 to Crawley. Bernard plays it forward, finds Millett. Lays it off. Griffiths. He sets something up here, the young lad. Fires it inside. Oh, unlucky there. What was Guerin, I believe. We've got a corner. Bernard the man to deliver. Drives inside. Flies out the back. I'm just waiting on the halftime whistle. There it is. 1-0 down. Probably could have been 2 or 3. We've defended okay, but we finally let them in, and it's 1-0. Oh, good save from Cooper. The boys aren't delivering the defensive efforts we need, but Cooper made another good save. He's made 6 or 7 saves here. He's in pretty good form. Griffiths, clear that ball out. Cooper comes out and does the job and then fires it forward. Oh, come on! Fucking block the space! 2-0 Crawley! Wow! Relentless siege pressure here from Crawley. We've just got no answer. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just trying to control the space. Who's marking the man coming through? No one. He's got a clear lane home. Cooper tried hard, got a finger to it, but 2-0 on our home deck. 3 changes here for Oldham. Thomas, Miranda and Roberts check in for Griffiths. That's Cameron, Millett and Harris. Miranda, he's getting a chance on the wing here. Guerin, oh, save from Morris. Bernard fires it out wide. Looks for Thomas. Cuts back. There's the cross. Guerin can't get in there. He's lacked the service here today, and well, it's another loss for Oldham Athletic. 2-0 to Crawley Town. Well, 10 shots to 4. They held the possession. We only had 1 shot on target. And let's have a look at the player performances. Well, 11 saves there for Cooper. He did concede 2, but he was really the only man that's kept us in the game there. 6.7 for Barros. Missed 4 tackles, but got 2 intercepts. 6.3 for Sonev. 6.9 for Cartier with 3 intercepts. A 7 for Owen Griffiths with 3 intercepts. Liam Roberts checked in for a 6. A 7 there for Boyd. A 6.1 for Sam Thomas checking in. Bernard only a 6.5 today. 6.6 for Miranda checking in. Guerin on debut. Well, just a 6 for him, but you know, he's a working in project at 48 overall. A 6 there for Oliver Millett. Didn't have very much influence at all today. Cameron Griffiths on debut as well. 3 intercepts and a tackle for a 7. Nick Harris checked in for a 6. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Well, after a riveting run of fixtures in September, the EFL League 2 Player of the Month nominees have been revealed. Lavery from Bury, Bernard from Oldham Athletic, Tilson from Exeter City and Richards from Swindon Town. The experts panel and fans are casting their votes for who should lay claim to the award, with the results being announced in the coming days. Well, as we check in with the news, let's check in with Tom Lefebvre and the Media Watch.
Media Watch with Tom Lefebvre.
Today on the Media Watch, we have a message in from that guy, and apparently during his first interviews with the club, Barros spoke about how he looked up to the players like Pepe, Fabio Contral and Ricardo Cavallo, Hopefully, the youngster from Portugal will have a successful first season at Oldham that can lead to a fruitful career. Now, he has also been seen roaming around the social media site Twitter, so if you have seen him over there, leave him a message of support. The G of the D is on the media watch today, and Oldham manager Dylan Allen was an experienced player with training your ways to ability along with the other scouts like Alfie Wilson and Sun Hee So. It seems promising to any youngsters joining the previous Forest Green player. Well, we know Dylan Allen was an imposing force, and hopefully he can bring those managerial skills to the table, and it looks like some youngsters are willing to step up and play for the manager. And finally, a message in here from Blocky FC. As Oldham were relegated from League One last season, they brought in Dylan Allen, the Forest Green striker, who led them to Champions League glory as their new manager, as well as some old Forest Green teammates. Season 1 will be a rebuilding season for Allen, and then he can take the former Premier League team to Champions League glory from there, with youth lads like Fabio Barros and Laurent Bernard. Good luck to Dylan Allen at the Oldham manager. That's all we've got time for today on the Media Watch. If you want to submit any questions or any Media Watch segments, feel free to leave them down below with the hashtag Media Watch. We'll send them through to my email, dkmediawatch@hotmail.com. We'll see you again very soon. Well, it's time for the Checkered Trade Trophy. Oldham Athletic and Wickham here at Boundary Park. We've made some changes. Miranda, Moore, Roberts, Thomas, Embleton, and Lewis will be given another go here. It is a cup game. We want to sort of get out of these if we can, because we just don't have the squad depth, the stamina to go on a decent cup run. But anyway, let's get into this. Maybe Guerin can find some touch here. Not too sure. We'll find out very, very soon. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's time for the Checkered Trade Trophy. And, well, you know what? We'll have a red-hot crack here. We've been in some pretty average form, but we need to play these players and get them the experience that they need here under Dylan Allen's game plan. And hopefully, eventually, everything will click and we can start moving with a little bit more momentum. And, oh shit, Akinfenwa. Okay, big unit up front, and not sure our lads will have the strength to hold him off the ball, but let's go. We've got Lewis in between the sticks, so this could be painful. Trying to touch it on, but it's picked off. Barros gets the touch and lays it down the line here for Thomas to make a run. Thomas pushes forward, does well to get around his man, drives inside, looks for Guerin, picked off. Wants a corner here for Wickham, a good block from Embleton. We get up high, and we get this ball out. Sonev does. There's Guerin. Gonna have to hold up the play here, Guerin. He slips it forward now for the run of Roberts. And Roberts pushes his way forward, slips it back inside. Moore will lay this one off. Oh, that is a poor ball from Moore. The Australian really not got the passing skills to be playing in the midfield. And there's Barros. Portuguese right back. Fires one forward. He's got the run here from Sonev. Lays it off. Guerin, can he finish? No! Fuck's sake! Ah! Learn how to finish your dinner, son. Oh, went for the top left corner and completely fucked it. There's more. Drives it inside. Picked off. Oh, Miranda! Oh, he's been in the right place at the right time. Oh my days, had no idea where the ball was, but it's just come off the Bolivian's forehead. We've got the lead here somehow. Oh, just swooped in like a seagull on a hot chip. Had no idea that he was going to head that one. It's just sort of ricocheted off him. I think he had his eyes shut. And somehow he's beaten the keeper. Oh my days, that is not something that you want to be showing on a replay, because it definitely wasn't a beautiful goal. But Miranda with his first of the season. And it's 1-0 here in the Checkered Trade Trophy. Bring it inside. There's Thomas. Trying to drive it in as well. Picked off. Miranda can't get on the end of it. We're closing in on half-time. We've got a lead of 1-0. We're going to run here. Lucas drives back inside, and Lewis makes the catch. Oh, Jesus Christ. And there is half-time at 1-0 to Oldham Athletic. Roberts. Miranda plays forward. Has he got Guerin on side? He does have Guerin on side. But Guerin can't push his way through there. There'll be a throw in here for Oldham. Right, we'll make our changes here. Griffiths, Millett and Harris check in for more. Miranda and Roberts. it off. Quick touch on. Thomas. Oh, can't pull the trigger and then gets leveled in the box. Boyd. Harris. Thomas down the line. Gets the run here from Guerin. Oh, trying to pull the trigger. Good block from the defenders, but in the box seat at the moment here. We just need to hold on here at 1-0. Oh, they're pushing forward. Get out there, son of... Oh, Akinfenwa. Big Akinfenwa drives it in. Boyd flicks it on. Here we go. Millett hitting him on the counter. Let's go, Millett. Oh, bloody hell. Get in there, son. And there it is. It's a victory for Oldham. It's the Check and Trade Trophy. We go through to the next round. Well, we only had 3 shots for the game, but we fucking get a goal. Thank you very much for coming. Miranda with his first goal of the season, playing in a central attacking midfield role, 8.1. 7.1 there for Liam Roberts, a 7 for Lewis, 3 saves and a clean sheet. That's a better performance from the young lad. 7.2 for Barris with 3 intercepts. Sonev 3 intercepts, 7 for Embleton, and 8 for Owen Griffiths with 6 defensive efforts. 6.1 for Harris checking in. James Boyd 6 defensive efforts and an 8. And a better defensive display here today. Sam Thomas is 7. Oliver Millett checked in for a 6-4, a 6 there for Cameron Griffiths checking in. Guerin, well, he showed a little bit of heart, 6.1. 6.7 there for Ethan Moore. 8.1 is John Miranda, though. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match. So it is time for today's player upgrade. It will be for Cartier, the big French centre-back. Not the highest potential in the world, but he's got himself a goal here today, so he probably deserves an upgrade. So make sure you're writing down below what number you'd like him changed to. Any changes that you want to his kit, put a thumbs up on the ones that you do like, and whoever gets the most thumbs up on their comment gets the upgrade. Good luck. So we get a victory there in the Check and Trade Trophy to go through to the next round, but in the league, we've only picked up 1 win. Managed to scrape a draw there for another point, and that sees us sitting in 21st position. We knew this season was going to be a long, hard slug, and, well, it's definitely reared its ugly head, this ultimate difficulty, but we're fighting through, and hopefully we can find someone that can finish, including myself, because I've got to get used to this new time finishing and all that kind of stuff, maybe having a little bit of an issue with it, but we'll keep progressing. And hopefully we can find some goals real soon. That's where we'll finish today's episode. Smack the thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you're new around here. And we'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one. This video is powered by Neurotech and their product Clarity. Now you can jump over to their website now. Use the discount code DK10 for 10% off your next purchase. And I highly recommend this product. I use it every single day. It increases your energy, your focus, while reducing fatigue and stress. If you want to know how I get out all these videos and keep that work going, this is the product for you. So go and check it out. All the information that you need is on that website. If you feel like making a purchase, chuck in at that discount code for 10% off. Now, if you are looking for more fresh content to check out, you can click one of these 2 videos. If you feel like subscribing, well, there's a button right there. Make sure you put on that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.